Amid the stops of stagecoaches and public establishments, people would use a community toothbrush and
I can't share a toothbrush, bro. I can't share a toothbrush. This is a horror movie, bro. I'm horrified. What was hygiene like in the Old West? Nasty, despicable. Bro, everyone probably smelled terribly. Did they shower? Probably not. Did they have showers? I don't think so. They had baths, bro. And I guess depending on where they were, like water was most likely scarce, clean water at the very least. So they're probably sharing baths with each other. So like imagine like, I don't know, 37 grown men sharing a bath together, bro. Like you would hate to be the last person getting into that water, bro. That's nasty. That is absolutely despicable. Like think about the bars that they used to hang out in, guys. They spit all over the place. Guys, I'm so happy I was born in this era. I mean, one, for obvious reasons. And two, it was nasty. It frustrates me even thinking about this thing even existing, guys. This question is a wild one for me personally. I'm somewhat of a germaphobe. All right. But either way, listen, the video is coming from American Old West Facts. This is a suggestion via a channel member. Let's go ahead and check this out immediately. Let's breathe and enter.
In the rugged expanse of the Old West, where untamed frontiers and dusty trails beckoned, a unique way of life unfolded. Beyond the iconic images of cowboys, saloons, and duels lies a lesser explored facet of daily existence.
Okay.
Hygiene. Hygiene in the American Wild West was probably about what you'd expect.
Nasty.
Unhygienic, far from what we might consider sanitary by today's standards. Extended periods without bathing, cramped living conditions, and the absence of proper sanitation facilities.
Bro, is that your house and then a wild animal is that close to your house? That's nasty.
These all compounded to shape daily existence in the Wild West as one permeated by unpleasant odors, rampant illnesses, and an overall grim state of living. Remember to hit the like button because it helps us a lot. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press the notification bell to not miss the upcoming interesting videos. Beds could be full of seam squirrels, aka lice.
Beds.
While
okay.
not every bed in the American
Are these bed bugs or are you just specifically calling them lice?
West was fashioned from straw and hay, a significant number bore this rustic composition. Bed linens unfortunately saw infrequent changes, leading to infestation by lice and other critters. Among these nuisances, lice, sometimes humorously referred to as seam squirrels, stood out, embodying just one of the many vexing insect cohorts that could make life in the Wild West less than hygienic. Flies found their way into foodstuffs and human waste, along with the relentless encroachment of...
I forgot about that. Oh, God, guys, imagine what it smelled like. All those people together, and they're eating, and they're going to have to evacuate their bowels, guys, right? And they're most likely in close proximity to wherever they're eating. Oh, God, guys. Why'd you send this to me?
Mosquitoes into inadequately insulated abodes. The recollections of Rose Pender, a visitor to the American West from 1883 to 1888, paint a vivid picture of these adversities. She recounted a night when slumber was disrupted by a horde of bugs, leaving her with a scarce rest. Very few people had screens on windows, meaning none. These pests freely traversed between households and outhouses, leaving remnants of whatever they'd picked up along the way. Outhouses were home to unpleasant odors and bugs. Outhouses stood as an integral facet of frontier existence, although some pioneers resorted to relieving themselves amidst the woods. Positioned in proximity to home,
I think that's probably smarter. I'm going to be honest here. Like, I don't understand how outhouses work in the first place. Okay? I have no idea how these things work. Like, where does all the stuff go, bro? Like, is there like a box or something that's used underneath it? What's going? I don't know, guys. I've never seen one. Right? I've never seen one of these things in real life. So I don't even know the methodology behind it. I can't even science it out because, again, it just doesn't make any sense to me as a device. Is there like a tub or something underneath to catch all the absolute nastiness, guys? Is it? And then they like move it and then they like throw the tub out and they put it back or something? Because hopefully they're not just like digging a hole and saying, you know what, we're gonna go ahead and let this infect our groundwater. Hopefully that's probably what they did, bro. I'm thinking about it. That's probably what they did. And then they were like, you know what, that hole's done. Let's go ahead and move it. Oh.
Pioneers resorted to relieving themselves amidst the woods. Positioned in proximity to homes and homesteads, outhouses were strategically situated to enhance convenience and safety. The construction involved excavating a pit, above which a rudimentary wooden structure was erected. Once the pit reached its capacity, a simple covering was applied, and the wooden structure was put over another hole, typically dug nearby.
Yeah, I figured.
Unpleasant odors pervaded these outhouses, prompting attempts to mask the stench with applications of lye or lime.
Okay.
Inhabitants shared these tight
Should have used sawdust.
quarters with a range of pests, notably flies and the notorious black widow spiders. The latter, ever prepared to deliver a bite, posed a concern to those seeking respite upon the wooden seating.
What?
Toilet paper didn't exist in its modern form. Inventive solutions prevailed. Leaves, corn cobs, and grass found themselves enlisted for
corn cobs. So you ate the corn and the remnant, like the leftover piece from the. What exactly were you doing with your back door in the corn cob? I'm trying to. I promise you, I'm absolutely trying to figure this out, but I just can't think of anything absolutely disturbing. Like, what were you doing, sirs and madams? Is that where? Never mind. Is that where they got the idea of like the fake phalluses from? Maybe. I have so many questions, guys. Like, I understand the leave thing, right? Because I've seen a lot of like I don't know, like survival shows and things like that. But a corn cob, like, how were you? What were you doing? I don't understand. I don't even understand that one there.
For the task at hand. It was hard to find clean water.
Can imagine.
In the rugged realm of the Wild West, access to water was a lifeline for survival, yet finding clean water wasn't always easy. The very outhouses, constructed by homesteads with good intentions, occasionally befouled nearby water sources, often unbeknownst to those who relied on them. Further complications arose from stagnant water, a breeding ground for flies and insects that left behind waste and filth while hovering over puddles. Additionally, rainwater collection in cisterns, water that was clean until dust and other contaminants got mixed in. To preserve water, daily habits shifted. Washing dishes and garments took a back seat, and even bathwater found multiple uses. Families often shared a single tub of water, with weekly baths becoming a fortunate occurrence.
Okay, so only families.
If soap was made, it was made with animal.
I wonder if this is the reason why there are some individuals in the United States of America who tend to claim that they don't have to shower every single day. Right? They say this because maybe they come from a family, right, 100, 200 years ago that just did not like the concept or they weren't able to shower multiple times a day just to make sure that they're clean, right, and nothing's crawling on them. You get what I mean here, guys? Because there's still some people today. We did a video pretty recently, and apparently I found out via the comments that there are people who do not shower multiple times a day. I didn't know that. I didn't know that everyone didn't use like a washcloth to scrub the nastiness off of them neither. And I also didn't know that not everyone uses lotion. So there are three things that I'm absolutely just like mind blown by. But, just understand here, guys. I am mind blown by this. But then there are people in the comments saying, you don't need to shower every day because then you're too clean and then your pores are always, open and then you get all types of dirt and diseases and things like that. Listen, I will take the dirt and disease. I'm not showering, okay? I can't. I think that should be illegal. Like if you have a shower and there's water, you should probably be trying to clean yourself. Look, I'm just going to be honest, right? You wake up in the morning, you shower. Oh, but I didn't do anything. I just went to sleep. I don't care. Find a reason to shower in the morning. And then at nighttime, you shower. But I didn't sweat at all. I don't care. You're nasty. Why are you walking with us clean people and you smell like that? It's unacceptable. I'm going to be honest. It's unacceptable. But again, that may be cultural. That's from what I've realized on looking at the comments on the last video that we did kind of regarding this, like a couple months ago. Yeah. I realize it. Not everyone, Who wants to do that? Are your bed sheets dirty? No, my bed sheets are clean. I took a shower at night, and then I took a shower when I woke up. I sure did. That's nasty. Okay, let's move on, because I'm going to stay here.
A fortunate occurrence. If soap was made, it was made with animal fat and plants. Frank Clifford, a man also known as John Minim Whiteman, and John Francis Wallace, penned a memoir chronicling his experiences in the American West. An associate of Billy the Kid, Clifford unveiled intriguing insights into the practices of Mexican women who employed soapweed derived from the yucca plant for hair cleansing. Embracing this natural remedy, Clifford himself underwent multiple hair washes using soapweed root. The shampoo left the hair soft and clean and lustrous. While some people used soapweed, pioneers in their settlements crafted soap from animal fat, which found dual utility as candle material. Homemade soap was harsh and prone to skin irritation, existed with little emphasis on refining its formulation. Body odor was considered a natural part of life. Paralleling this stance, the belief that too much cleanliness opened pores to germs and diseases, fostering a prevailing disinclination toward frequent bathing.
Guys, I mean, yeah, I kind of figured it because that's what the overall response was in the comments, guys. You think I don't know that reason? I see that reason. I see it, but I'm not sure that's an excuse. No. But I also do know that natural body odor is absolutely natural. But in these days and times, it's completely offensive. It's the reason why we have deodorant, right? So if you know that we're in a time and place in a society where deodorant exists in a manner that it exists in, right, then I think everyone should probably know that we do find it offensive, right, that you smell funny. Okay? Just a thought. Just go ahead and shout. It's okay, bro. It just throw the water on you. Let it wash over you, right? And make sure you exfoliate regularly, right? Not just get a bar of soap and I'm gonna rub it on my body. What are you talking about? I don't understand. Nope, I don't get it. Right? Get something that can scrub your body, okay? Then feel your body after that. You're gonna be like, oh my God, washcloths are real. Yes, they're real, they exist for a reason, and they should probably be mandatory. We probably need to teach people. There's also another thing, like an African like net scrubber thing that people use also. That is absolutely better than a washcloth. All right, it's like a net. And that actually strips all the nastiness off of you, right? But either way, guys, listen. This is not an excuse.
Communal towels were used to wipe off beer foam.
Saloons
in the Wild West didn't have stools, but they did have rails on the bottom to lean on.
Okay.
And for spittoons.
Spittoons?
Along the bar's upper edge, there may have been a cuspidor, an additional rail, or a series of hooks.
Okay.
The latter two features were designed to hold towels that men used to wipe their mouths of any excess beer foam. These towels were used by countless patrons, unwittingly facilitating the transmission of germs and ailments during their shared usage.
Oh my God.
Spitting was so common that it had to be outlawed. In saloons throughout the western frontier, men spit tobacco onto the floor where spittoons and cuspidors lined the front of the bar. Spit was covered with sawdust, but that became problematic as respiratory diseases like pneumonia and tuberculosis ran rampant.
Could imagine.
The sawdust, once an innocuous...
Was that a horse in the barn? For what reason? Like, people just used to take any type of photo back in the day. I'm going to be honest. I'm not sure that'll be legal now, right? You have a wild animal next to where people are going to be consuming things, right? You're serving people, and you have a wild animal in here. I'm never going here again, guys. Right now, I'm sure the rating on the door is probably an F. Guys, I'm almost positive. A D. I'd rate this place a 62. 60. And to be honest, with the spit cups on the floor, this is nasty. I can't do this. Never mind.
Covering transformed into a fertile breeding ground for germs. Saloons often rented out floors to travelers. People slept amid the muck around them. In an attempt to cease the excessive spitting, some places tried to ban the practice. Such restrictions extended to even train platforms and stations where spitting could warrant a steep penalty of a $600 fine, a year-long incarceration, or both.
Okay. That's fair.
The Wild West was
like that.
dusty. Dust was a widespread problem in the Wild West. Dust storms and heavy winds would often pick up dust and sent large clouds into the air and into homes.
Dust bowls.
Not only was the dust threatening,
I wonder if the fact that all these outhouses existed were the cause for the Dust Bowl event. I wonder. Because think about it. How can plants exist in this manner? Like how? Well, I guess they could. I mean, they like that nastiness, I guess, right? Yeah, I think they do. All right, so maybe we didn't cause a Dust Bowl. But I want to go ahead and blame the fact that they were dumping that nastiness into the ground and not like specifically like, I don't know, like a hole that they dug, like that was far, far away, maybe line it with some type of plastic. Well, that's that. I don't think they had plastic. Oh no, we need to line it with something. Okay, line it with something so it doesn't seep into the earth. All right, just a thought here, guys. All right, but there was some help that was needed back then.
to the settlers, but also to their cattle. As Sarah Atherton, her husband Jed, and their children made their way across the western landscape, Sarah's eyes burned, as described in Mary Ellen Jones's daily life on the 19th century American frontier. The dust was everywhere, and since early afternoon she'd been staring into the sun. Her sunbonnet offered little protection. Bad teeth were just a way of life in the West.
Oh yeah, they used to do the like teeth extractions like at dentists. That's why the dentist chairs were like originally dual usage. Most barbers actually had a task other than just cutting people's hair and beards and things like that. They were also like not trained, but like they would just rip teeth out of people's mouths. And they had someone that was always like holding the people down and things like that, giving them alcohol, all types of craziness, guys.
Toothbrushes, toothpaste, and dental floss, and the like, weren't present in the Wild West.
Right.
When dental troubles arose, a simple and rather drastic solution prevailed.
Bro, is
extraction.
On his shoulder blade?
Lacking the conveniences of modern dentistry, individuals turned to barbers and even blacksmiths, resourceful men who employed plier-like instruments to yank out troublesome teeth. No pain medication was applied, although a swig of whiskey might dull the agony.
Look at that.
While alternatives existed to prevent tooth removal, oral hygiene held minimal concern for most. Amid the stops of stagecoaches and public establishments, people would use a community toothbrush and
I can't share a toothbrush, bro. I can't share a toothbrush. This is a horror movie, bro. I'm horrified. This man said community toothbrush, communal. You're sharing it with people. And people's mouths resemble this. I want to see what the color image looks like. I need to see that. I need to see it. Because I'm sorry, I can't, I'm not even going to try and be rude or disrespectful, bro. I cannot, under any circumstance, brush my teeth with the same toothbrush that this man right here used. I can't. I can't, bro. I can't. Okay, let's just...
Particles lodged between teeth found removal with the aid of knives. Cholera and other diseases were major problems. The practices of laundry, plumbing, and dishwashing frequently relied in the water that was used for drinking, inadvertently facilitating the transmission of disease across camps and settlements. Throughout the 19th century, a wave of Mormon migrants was afflicted by the deadly cholera, and they saw it as a punishment from God. Simultaneously, this ailment exacted a heavy toll on Native American populations. While this was a widespread condition, it didn't claim as many native lives as smallpox did. Not having disease at every turn was seen as a blessing. Sarah Raymond Herndon noted, "There is no sickness in camp at all. It is marvelous how very well we are. I hope it will continue so." The relentless grip of this affliction led to numerous fatalities, and it all had to do with poor hygiene and dirty water. Women were often cleaner than men. Cowboys, soldiers, and other men in the Wild West often went long periods of time without bathing. The demands of their daily routines left little room for this luxury, and when the occasion for a bath arose, natural water sources like streams and rivers sufficed.
Okay.
This worked out fine during the hot summer.
Yeah, with the horse in it, right? Bathing, taking a bath with a horse. You taking a bath with a horse, bro? This is so nasty.
Month.
And of course, women were going to be somewhat cleaner than men because women, they go through things certain times of the months for a couple of days and things, and at varying levels of like viscosity, let's say. But they go through things, so of course they're going to want to be, what I'm saying, just a little bit. I'm just trying to stall. Yeah, I'm just trying to stall. They're just cleaner than us. Okay, that's the reason, bro.
But during the winter, it was impossible, so men rarely bathed. In contrast, women adopted a more diligent approach to personal hygiene. Each morning, they would often go to a spring or stream to wash their faces and take a drink. Since they had no privacy, they didn't take complete baths on a regular basis, but women generally upheld a higher standard of cleanliness compared to their male counterparts. Additionally, women exhibited greater diligence in laundering their clothes. Soldiers and cowboys didn't have much time and usually only one set of clothes, meaning that washing clothes in a nearby stream or river occurred infrequently. Cultural backgrounds influenced hygiene practices.
Okay.
In 2005, archaeologists found a pair of tweezers at a site in Deadwood. The tool was indicative of the large Chinese population that lived and worked in Deadwood, as well as some of their daily practices. According to Don Ivy, the researcher who found the tweezers, the Chinese would never shave, they would pluck their hair. They also used the tweezers for smoking opium, but they believed the tweezers they found were for feminine hygiene in the same Old West purposes. Some men wore distinctive long hair. Prominent figures in the Wild West era, such as James Butler Wild Bill Hickok and George Armstrong Custer, stood out with their notably lengthy hair, an emblematic feature. Remarkably, Custer would use cinnamon oil to make his hair smell nice.
Okay.
When cowboys ventured into townships, a lavish array of self-indulgences awaited them: haircuts, shaves, as well as hot baths, fresh attire, and delectable meals. Occasionally, a fragrant hair tonic would accentuate the experience. During the late 19th century, long hair was out and men started cutting their hair regularly. It is believed that men began to wear their hair shorter as a rejection of antebellum norms. Please like and share if you find the video content interesting and useful. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and comment below so as not to miss the upcoming interesting videos. Thanks for watching.
Okay, guys.
In the rug.
Oh, okay. I think this was a very informative video. I think that this was also equally disgusting. I'm also going to point out that I think we're all glad that we live in this time rather than that time. That's absolutely disgusting. I don't know. I mean, maybe, I think if you think that this is normal, right, then none of this would probably freak you out. And what I mean by, I'm not talking about you. Not you. You're clean. You're good. You're one of the good ones, right? But I'm talking about back then. Like, if this is all you knew, like, this was life. Life was for you to be, I'm sure you wouldn't even been like, you know what, I'm nasty. You wouldn't have said that. You would have just been like, oh, this is a Tuesday. Okay? I'm almost positive that's probably what happened here and what goes on with them. Because I'm just trying to put words to this here because I can't. This is a lot for me to handle. I'm just going to be completely honest here. This is a lot for me to handle. I can't partake in this because but there are still some people around the world who live like this and think that this is also still normal. And I've been to enough places in the world to experience some of them, a good amount of them, right? I mean, some. Try to be nice here, guys. Like, some places smell worse than others. Okay, I've been to over 140 countries, and I can definitely tell you this right now. Some places smell worse than others. The best. Okay, wait. The best smelling people, pretty much consistently, where everyone just smells like great. They smell like nothing. Well, they smell like the light layer of cologne that they misted into the air and walked through. I'm not talking about the ones who just sprayed on their body like savages. No. I'm talking about these individuals. Get ready. It's Austria. Austria has the best smelling people I've ever smelled in my entire life. And then right after that is going to be pretty consistently, ooh, here we go. I want to do this. I'm going to have to do it. Ethiopia. Yeah, Austria, Ethiopia. These are the best smelling people that stand out to me as like, bro, you guys don't stink at all. And like I've been to a lot of places where, 2 or 3 people in that country could throw it all off, bro. I walk by and I'm just like, bro, you smell disgusting. I did not know a person can smell like that. There are some places like that. There are a lot of places like that, surprisingly. Yes. All right. But you know what? Sure thing. Listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly. The fact that you just made it to the end of the video says a whole lot, actually. We have a couple other channels. MrLboyd Music, MrLboyd Movie Reacts, along with MrLboyd Discusses, where I just generally speak about the things that specifically matter to me. But in the meantime, I'll catch you guys later.